husbands aren't coming back. We're on our own. They stole a lot of money. And now people want it from us. Now the best thing we have going for us is being who we are.
Why?
Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.
All right, well, that is a look at Widows, the latest movie starring Viola Davis. And Eli Glasner is here to tell us all about it, our film critic. I mean, when I saw this trailer in the movies, it was just one of those, wow, I want to see that.
and you should, and you must. And let me tell you why. So this is set in modern-day Chicago, and it opens literally guns blazing. A heist in progress goes horribly wrong, and at the end of it, Viola Davis, 3 other women are widows. Their husbands have died, but they also died leaving them in debt to some very bad people. There's Liam Neeson as one of the husbands. Now, the very bad person I'm talking about is Brian Tyree Henry. You might know him as Paperboy from Atlanta. He plays Jamal Manning. He is a gangster now fronting as a man of the people because in this city filled with corruption, there he is. He knows the real action isn't on the corner, it's in office. But Veronica's husband, played by Liam Neeson, as I mentioned, has stolen from him. So let me play a little bit from the trailer where you'll hear him spelling out what should happen next. Let's take a look.
You have no idea, do you? Or did you choose not to know? Your husband stole $2 million from me. This is about my life. This is about my life. And because it's about my life, it now becomes about yours.
Sliver room there, but oh my goodness, what menace. So Veronica reaches out to these other women and she comes up with this audacious idea. Let's take another look.
My husband left me the plans for his next job. All I need is a crew to pull it off.
Why should we trust you anyway?
Because I'm the only one standing between you and a bullet in your head.
That's what I've learned from men like your late husband. And my father, is that you reap what you sow.
Let's hope so.
There you go. Colin Farrell as Jack Mulligan. You saw Robert Duvall there as his father. That's part of the political elite of Chicago. They're trying to hold onto their turf as the Mannings are pushing in. And then in the middle are those women just trying to survive.
Amazing. So much hype around this film. Does it deliver?
It's, what do I say? It's magnificent.
Yeah.
Let's start with this ridiculous cast. I've even got to Daniel Kaluuya as Jamal's ice-cold brother, the enforcer, the bile-filled relationship between Colin Farrell and his father, played by Duvall. Now, those are just the extras. That's just the whipped cream because the real engine of this film, you can guess, Viola Davis. Now, you know her for her fury, her intensity, but Steve McQueen, the director, has pushed her into interesting places, pushing her, as she told me on the red carpet, to be vulnerable, to be intimate, to be tender. She's talked about the opening scenes where we see her kissing Liam Neeson, not only remarkable because of the power of seeing that interracial couple, but also because seeing another side of Davis, who we're used to seeing as this volcano on screen, and now allowing herself to be soft and tender. And she said, McQueen saw her as a woman first. Then there's the rest of the women. There you see Elizabeth Badecki, a woman who's used to just being seen as the beautiful blonde. Michelle Rodriguez trying to hold on to her family business. Cynthia Erivo, known as a great Broadway star here, a bit of a surprise as a babysitter with hidden talents. Now, you think of a heist film, you think of the pleasure is watching that plan come together, the pieces clicking into place. But here, each of those pieces comes with a cost, and that's what makes this so remarkable. And then, like a Scorsese film, it's also the mosaic of this city. And we look at America right now, this time where it seems more divided than ever. This shows us how we're divided by race, by class, by crime, by corruption. Now, the thing about Steve McQueen, he did 12 Years a Slave. Usually what he does, he takes your eyes and he says, look, and he forces you to look at something that can be very uncomfortable. He can be an uncompromising director. But this time, he's teaming up with Gillian Flynn. She was the screenwriter and writer of Gone Girl. And so, together, they have created this roller coaster thrill ride that also shows us America today in all of its fragmented fury, 5 stars out of 5. One of the year's best. If the Oscars don't nominate it, it's wrong, and you should all go.
5 stars. That is rare. You don't do that often.
It's rare I walk out of a film where my critical voice has been silenced, but that was exactly the case of this momentous movie.
Wow. Thanks, Eli.
You're welcome.
CBC film critic, Eli Glasner.